What's up guys, Created by Mars here, and today I've got a little tutorial for you. Today's tutorial will be how to make a softbox in C4D. If you don't know what that is, it's like a really good light. Well, I'm bad at explaining things. I'll just type it in YouTube if you really want to know, but it's gives a really nice effect in your text or whatever you're making. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to make that. But first off, I want to say thank you for, I think it's 18 likes on my speed art. I've actually never even got 8 before on my old channel, and it has 630 something now, or 40 something, I'm not sure. And hopefully you like this tutorial as much, and you like. So let's get started. So first off, go to the wee squiggly line that's under hair. Just left click on that and go over the rectangle. Go over to your rotation tool and hold shift and put it down to 90 degrees. Oh my god, there we go, 90 degrees, and zoom out a bit. Then click on your rectangle tool and go to the width and put it as 100 and the height as 100, and there we go. Now what you want to do is click on the rectangle again, Control C, Control V to duplicate it, sorry, and just drag it down to around there. That's fucking alright. Then click on the rectangle again and put the width as 1000 by 1000, and then you duplicate it again, Control C, Control V, and put the width to 1500 and the height to 1500, and then drag it down. It's looking alright. Just move this up a wee bit. There we go. Right, now what we do is, this is basically the outline of the softbox itself. So now go to on the render. It's like a wee cube in, I don't know, like a wee box or whatever. So go to that and go to loft knobs, and then click on your bottle rectangle and then hold shift and click on the top one, and then drag it under the loft knobs, and that creates it as a child of loft knobs. And then that's basically the whole shape of the softbox itself. So what I like to do now is make the actual light. This is just to hold it in so it looks a lot cooler or whatever. But you make a new layer down here, well, not a layer, on material, and uncheck color, uncheck specular, and click on, where is it, luminance, and then put the brightness up to around 300 or 400. Basically just personal preference for this, how bright you want it. If you don't like the colour of it, it's alright. So now you go to the wee cube here and go click on plane, and now you open up the loft knobs and click on the very top rectangle. This is the biggest layer, and go over to chord, and it's on the P.Y chord. It's in the very middle one on the coordinates, and highlight that and copy, and then go to your plane, go to the chord and go to the exact same module and paste that in, and then just click and it'll bring it down right to the surface of this. Then go to the rectangle again and go to object, and the width is 1500, height 1500. So go to the plane again, put the width as 1500 and the height as 1500, and now it has just covered the whole base of it for where we're going to put our light. So now we just drag our material that we made earlier onto the plane, and that is how to make a softbox. I'm going to show you the effect that it makes or creates. So What I like to do now is go to, sorry, put it back in a second. Sorry about that. Just my mum came in the room. Right, right. So what I like to do now is go to Object and click on Null Object, and click over here, and then double click on Null Object and rename it Softbox. Oh shit. There we go. And then highlight the plane and then hold shift and click on soft knobs and drag them in and make it a child of the softbox. So that just tidies it up a little bit. So now go to, actually just click on the softbox and drag it up a bit to raise it off the ground. Now go to the cube and click on plane. The width is a bunch of 9s, just to like cover the whole base, and on the height a bunch of 9s. And then make a new layer on material. I keep saying that from Photoshop, sorry. And click on your material, the color, and just make that white. And there we go. And then drag that on to the plane. And that's just for the ground, so when we put the text on we can put a shadow on it. So yeah. Now go to MoGraph, our text object, and we'll just put in Morris. And the depth, put it to 100. I'm going to use a nice font. Put in Devils. Right, there we go. And now let's zoom into this so you can see what I'm actually doing. So change the font and then click on caps. Put it, the first one on fill cap and the end on fill cap. Put the steps to 3, the radius to 6, and the steps to 3 and the radius to 6. This gives it a nice rounded edge on the text. So now we just load up a material, go to File here above your materials and go to Load Material Preset. If you don't know about this, this is just like a load of materials that come with Photoshop itself. As you see, there's like there's like thousands of colors. There's like glossy text, plastic text, and all that, car paint, gloss, and all that. So yeah, I usually pick on the glossy one, and then we'll pick a red, and then drag that onto your text. There we go. And I'm going to show you the render settings I have. If you're just doing this for the text, just save as a PNG and tick alpha channel, it doesn't really matter. And then delete these. Go to effect, and then ambient occlusion, and tick down here self shadowing only. Go to effect again, and go to global illumination. Go to general, the GI mode, change it to IR plus QMC still image, and then put the primary intensity to 120, 125, doesn't really matter. The radiance cache, put it up to, the first one, put it to low, and the record density to low, and that is it. And don't take a toll is this. The output, put it the width 1280 by 720. By the way, sorry guys if I seem a bit like sick, because I kinda am. I have hay fever during the summer, and my nose gets really blocked a lot, and I'm not feeling too well as well, so sorry about that. And anyway, so now we click on your softbox again, and we'll zoom out and click on the rotation and just put it to an angle, and then drag it back a wee bit. See how that is. That's looking alright. Right, then go to softbox, Control C, Control V to duplicate it, and go to the rotation tool again, make sure you're on your duplicated layer and rotate it to a different angle, and then we will move it over behind the text. Now we will click on the text object and zoom into it. There we go. And when we render this out, this will probably be hard to see the text, but I'm going to show you how to fix that in a minute. So we'll just render this out, if it will render. Here we go. What is that? Come on, render. Sorry about this. Stupid laptop. There we go. By the way, I have a weekend, like it's the weekend today, obviously it's Friday, so I will be uploading probably another giveaway or speed art or even a tutorial as well, probably tomorrow or Sunday. No, it's most likely tomorrow, because Sunday I'll be studying for my last 2 exams, which are on Monday. So yeah, as you can see here, they're actually really dark, you can't see them, so what you do now is just add a sky, and then zoom out a little bit there, go to light and click on area light. Actually, we won't pick area light, just pick light and go to the it's like a star shape type of thing, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wee cubes on the outside, and then, well, green cubes and then the white one. Yeah, you know what I mean. Then click array and click on light and make it a child of the array. Make sure that I was pointing down, and then click on array and go to radius and put it at around 500. Sorry about that. 500. Or actually, I'll put that to 400. Yeah. So let's see, that's looking alright. This isn't the perfect lighting way, but you can mess around with the lights and it'll make it look really nice. So yeah, so as it renders out here, it's actually a bit too bright. I'll click on light and put the intensity down to around 28%, and that should be alright. So yeah, so usually I have add a lot more lights and it makes it like a lot better effect, but this is just a basic tutorial. This isn't even how to make the text look good, it's just to make a softbox I'm showing you anyway. And as you see, you can see the shine on all the text, sorry, and it gives it a really nice effect. If you use more lights around, and it gives it a lot better shine around the edges and all, but I didn't do that because I have to keep it under a certain time limit. So yeah, this has been created by Morris, and thanks for watching this video. Please thumbs up and comment if you liked it. So yeah, bye.